Hey, we're in.
Oh.
Oh, okay, and then 30 more seconds.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't give me a countdown into another countdown, Jesus. Oh. But yeah, Remedy just dropped some Control 2 stuff recently, right?
No. You
No.
know, can you bring your gain down a little bit and I'll bring it up over here?
How's that?
Let's hear you talk a little more there, Sir Jordan.
But yeah, rather than just saying how's that, we'll see how that goes.
Hey, that
You
seems
can bring it
better
out
to
a
me.
little more.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay.
I've just been obsessed with the idea of what might be in Control 2.
Oh, okay. What up, Assad?
Hi everyone, I'm Assad Kizilbash, head of product at PlayStation Studios and head of PlayStation
It's not
Productions.
Kizilbash. I've never heard
I'm
of him
here to
before.
welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family.
Isn't he like a Twitch streamer or whatever? Doesn't Sam Hyde hate him?
Talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree.
Oh no, that's
I
Hassan
think that's
Peck, I'm
someone
sorry.
else.
They announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today
Immediate.
they're revealing gameplay captured in engine.
God,
on
I gotta get out of
PS5.
the chat in the
First
state of play.
Is an extended vignette
It's wild.
introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
I'm ready to meet some cool characters from the Concord Galaxy.
Let's do it. Ooh, there's Ratchet and Clank in the background.
I don't know why there's subtitles.
For us, or for the state of play?
Oh, for us. I turned them on by accident.
All right. This is Guardians of the Galaxy.
I do not give a fuck about this at all. Okay, now I care. Give me some
Now that they're
sploosh
eating, I'm into
sploosh,
it.
and I'm in.
Oh, jukebox.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to
Cinematic trailers can like sometimes be a little exciting, but
How much longer?
ultimately I don't really care about
2
it.
more minutes. Hey, start time.
I'm like, cool.
You'll like it. Trust
Anyone
me.
can make a cool video.
Do not trust me.
Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then that. That was not the
Same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue
Hey,
light.
Maud.
I screwed up.
We will.
This is
I'll be waiting outside.
just. Oh God.
No one moves. We'll be
What
taking
is
off your
this?
hands.
It doesn't seem that
What?
bad. This game seems
This?
like it sucks.
Yeah. No. I've screwed up because yeah, this idea was not intended for us to do this like this. This is not. So I was trying to have the stream audio of, you know, the PlayStation thing and your audio on 2 separate channels, but that's impossible. It's not going to work that way. So now you're you're going
I only got
through
one of my legs.
How are those hands?
the same channel as this, but we can't hear you at all because
How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
I think just because your mic is just too low. I'm not sure if it can match the gain on the stream.
How about now?
One off. This is you.
Can you try just turning down the volume in like the YouTube browser? You know what I mean? Like on the
I
YouTube
am
player?
developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
I can bring you up on Discord too.
True.
Oh Lord.
Can you hear me?
This would be a very
Yeah, I can bring this down a little bit here.
You can hear me now?
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us.
You think I can hear you?
Hey, Mark. What are you
I
doing?
can hear myself on the stream.
Getting us
Oh,
to the
you
bottom
can't
of
hear
the
me.
You sound like this right now, though.
Jordan's calling in from an AM radio.
Do not care.
We were supposed to get together.
If you let go, I
I'm
see
using a
you
Walkman to communicate
Look,
with
there
you.
they are. Hi.
Jordan's mic sucks.
I'm glad
sorry.
you avoided a dishonorable death.
It sounds normal every other instance.
The best way to learn
My
how
mic's
not
good
to die.
usually.
Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This was
Ugh.
the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with.
What the fuck is this? What are we seeing?
Satisfied
I don't know. It's
goods
some
delivered,
bad game.
Send everyone their cut.
Yeah.
So do you like
It's just a
carry it
really
around
long,
with
way
you
too long
for
cinematic
emergency
trailer.
Bland situations?
All right, well, thank you for everyone sticking with us through this.
Yes.
Technical difficulty.
Joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less.
Amir can hear both of us.
Scaffolding, zero
Looks like some
scaffolding,
Star Wars
I
shit.
promise.
Agreed, Sushi. It's like Star Wars, Starfield,
I thought I'd never feel
and
your fiery embrace again.
Guardians of the Galaxy had a baby.
Concord. Meh.
Concord is a
Yeah, I'm
5v5
not exactly.
first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord Galaxy. In Concord,
I mean, this is probably great for someone. I don't want to yuck their yums, but
a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough
Now, is
to
this
be
like a
free to
multiplayer
roam
thing?
Stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across
feels like a
wild
cooperative
space,
thing,
where
that
they
could be
face other fiercely competitive
good
free
gimmick.
gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Free gunning. It's hard work, but it's our work.
Because it could be trying to get
And
into
we
like
don't
the
take it for
Destiny
granted.
kind of thing.
free gunning kind of sounds like a weird fetish.
Well,
Like a weird, like, maybe like slightly illegal fetish.
free
It's
gunners
definitely an
have a shot at
exhibitionist
making
thing.
Yeah, this guy got caught free gunning in that that truck stop like off of it's like near exit 38. Yeah,
That was free gunning in the parking lot.
yeah, it was nasty.
Why not?
Yeah, this just looks like another like a lot of these games just are starting to look really similar, like Overwatch and
You won't
I guess
survive
maybe
on your
Apex. Like
own.
this is more Overwatch though. Like the fucking the new Valve game that's coming out. All this shit from that just looks like Fortnite and Overwatch.
Yeah,
I like seeing more original ideas.
Endless rage!
endless rage.
We risk our lives every
That's what I
day
entered earlier
to
today
do
when I
the
heard that
job.
Donald Trump was found guilty. I entered Endless Rage
Oh come on! Every stream you have to bring up Donald Trump.
every time.
This crew will go anywhere.
Ugh.
It's the crew that goes anywhere and does anything.
Face any enemy.
Mostly we just collect treasures on planets and kill the natives.
They do what you'd like to and bring you along.
We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark
Through
on
genocide.
this galaxy.
Whoa!
Looks fine. If you love Overwatch, I'm sure you'll think that's kind of fun looking.
Amir says they're war criminals.
Crew is gathering.
Yeah, but
Join us for game night.
With Concord, we lean on the strengths
they have a robot that talks like this.
balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong
Whoa, I'm
gameplay
sold.
foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting.
Damn it!
The
I
game's mechanics work well.
I need a robot that talks like this.
Influenced a lot
I'm a robot.
and even strategy in the interesting way that
Oh yeah.
the history of their characters makes every fight, every
I like a
matchup
robot
feel
that
really
sounds
different.
like a British
Leaning into
butler.
the asymmetry of the characters, really
Like
pushing the
infused.
possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic.
Jesus
we
Christ.
also have abilities
Why
that
don't you
are
get out of the way and
beyond
never mind.
deployable gear that can persist throughout a full
Guy
game.
looks like
so
Little
whether that's
Dicky.
multiple rounds of a mode,
He sucked more.
or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps,
Chewing gum loud into the
walls,
mic.
walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies.
Stop that.
Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead.
Matt's complaining about the
depending on
audio
where and what
quality as he just
happens,
sits there
players can
going.
shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Every
Amir.
character brings their own
This is
unique
gonna bomb very hard.
personality, skills, and wide-ranging
Because at least like something
perspectives
like
to
the last
crew.
game I can think about that
Every
was like a
week,
multiplayer
when you
game
log
that I was
into
like, oh, this is a
Concord,
cool mechanic
you
and
will be
stuff with
welcomed
Splitgate.
with a new cinematic
Splitgate
vignette
died
that will
pretty
give you a
quick.
chance to see our characters off the job.
And that was just like
They
Halo
will
with
feature
portals.
ongoing narrative
I think
arcs
people
that
just
grow
need to
the
be like,
stories and
I mean,
relationships
pretty much starting a new
unpack the broader
shooter like
Concord
this is like
Why are you kissing?
doing like a new sitcom
We're
in
excited
the
to share
early
that we'll be
2000s. It's like
launch
Yeah.
beta in
Yeah.
July.
all of them are gonna fail. There's gonna be like 3 good ones that people like, and they'll like them for like a decade.
24.
Yeah, and it won't be because those are any better than the other ones. You
No.
know what I mean? They just happen to get like the right time slot in the right market.
Hero shooters, that's what they're called. All right, so there's beta early access for all you betas, for you and 4 of your beta friends.
Play-Doh Potato says this, Marvel Rivals, Deadlock from Valve. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hero shooters. You're right. It's like a flooded market at this point. Oh, Ragnarok's going on PC. There you go. I still haven't played the God of War 2016 or whatever, 2018.
Like
It's mad good.
reasonable.
I know, I gotta play it.
I'm stoked for this. I haven't played this yet, but the first one was such a fun experience.
I've heard incredible things about this. People seem to love it.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos?
Kratos.
War is coming.
War never changes.
The prophecy
Kratos.
saved them winter.
Listen up, Kratom. It's war time.
You will die, Kratos.
Oh yeah, X Defiant. That's the other one. That's the Ubisoft one.
Oh, okay.
It's like characters from every Ubisoft franchise and together shooting stuff in an arena.
Jesus Christ, who even cares about Ubisoft that much?
Logan's got
What do they
tricks up
have,
his
Mass
sleeve
Effect?
we haven't dared to consider.
Like
They have like a Rainbow Six guy. They have a guy from Watch Dogs 2.
So they just have like Army guy, Cyberpunk guy.
Not even Cyberpunk guy, just like guy in a beanie.
What is necessary,
Yeah, doesn't he wear like a weird trench coat too?
not because it is written.
They all dress like,
Kinda looks like a tech asshole.
yeah, they all dress like I don't know. Yeah, like weird cyber goths, but they're not like from like the future.
Yeah.
Oh, X Defiant,
Spark says
it's
only
free.
thing Defiant has going for it is it. Sorry, I'm interrupting Matt. Is it's free.
You're interrupting me by saying what I was saying.
I just saw today too that what is it? Activision or whatever just announced that Black Ops 6 is going to be free on Game Pass.
I'm excited for that.
Day of
Soldiers
release.
and
I'm gonna
officials
try it. If it's free, I'm gonna try
Plus
it to
the
see how the games are
first
because I used to like the old Call of Duty
and
games.
the people must
I'm excited because Saddam Hussein is one of the bosses.
This is heaven's way
Yeah,
of
he's one of the
lamenting
main
the state of the
bosses.
land.
I'm just like I'm fascinated by that point in history, and I'm interested to see how they handle it. I expect it to be more like U.S. war machine propaganda, but I also think I'll have fun with it.
Black Ops games go a little bit less into U.S. war machine propaganda. What I remember
Okay.
from the first two, they go a little bit more into like the, we are just kind of throwing bodies at this in human life.
There's a rumored 9/11 level as well.
Oh Jesus Christ! Do you get to be Mark Wahlberg on the plane?
Yes. What is this? This looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of like, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Okay, that's why it looks sick.
Oh, I was like, it looks like a Dynasty Warriors game. Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say it reminded me of the old like Onimusha games.
I've never played those.
Momo,
They're pretty good. They're
I think I was dreaming.
a little weird.
This is more my speed.
You love the chibi weeaboo stuff, yeah. Oh,
The path of a stylist is never easy.
look for those jazz drums, baby.
So,
I'm used to only hearing this kind of music in the new Mario games.
ready.
Look at all these outfits. This seems like it actually might be an okay platformer. If I'm just being honest. I've been wanting to get. I've had a platformer itch playing Super Mario 64 again lately.
Oh man, I got one you should try.
What's that?
It's called Slime 64.
Slime 64?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a free demo on Steam, That's like, because the game's still in development. It's like a vertical slice early demo, but the demo's got like 2.5 hours of content in it. It's a ton of levels, and if you're like fresh off Mario 64, it's like a good pairing.
Oh, okay. Fun.
It's so fucking sick. I recommend everyone check out Slime 64. I say demo. It's not really a demo. It's like a prologue.
Okay.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
Did that just suddenly make it seem... Oh no, this is a different game.
Stars.
It's like, did that cheat?
Stars. Remember that guy?
For some reason, yeah.
I have seen the miracles you so claim.
Oh, is this like a new,
Until the towering shadows
God, what was that game?
vanish
Sekiro?
into the mist.
Jordan is usually doing a little bit of tip work, if you know what I mean. Working for tips. No, I'm kidding. He's working his own tip, is what I'm saying.
I'm constantly gooning. If you can't see my hands, you better believe I'm doing some tip work.
I don't know what this is, but this looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm into this kind of aesthetic. I'll admit I'm a big nerd for this kind of stuff. I think it just looks cool.
Your treacherous hands.
Wayward emissaries, grant us forgotten miracles.
I live in the goon cave.
From above.
This like really reminds me of like something like Elden Ring or something, like in terms of like just how they're willing to like put a lot of different bold designs all in one place.
Remember,
Mm-hmm.
no matter
But it also
what
seems like there's
happens,
different
we did not
protagonists you can
betray
play
this
as.
world.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that for sure. I'm not going to be able to play it, but...
Oh yeah, I don't own a PlayStation 5. I have a PlayStation 4.
I don't own any PlayStation devices.
I had a PlayStation 2, but I gave it to my neighbor.
Yeah, I think I sold mine to, like, Armand or something.
Skydance Games.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
Was this like VR? Oh, okay,
But
it
I
is.
was a
Okay.
fool. There is no hope here.
It's a Skydancers game.
Among us, thirst for death.
Amir says play Bloodborne ASAP. It's the only use for a PS4.
I haven't played it yet.
Ooh.
I mostly just use my PS4 to watch YouTube videos. Honestly.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Jesus. You know, the thing, I mean...
I love that he just punched a dude's head off.
I ended up getting rid of it, but...
You got rid of what?
The Oculus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really used it to play Super Hot for like a month, and that was it. And then I could never really find anything else.
You should have gotten into VR porn.
I could be a hero.
I should have gotten into VR porn, you're right. You're right, I should have.
But heroes don't survive the Forsaken
That
Lands.
felt, I'd probably never leave my home.
Only monsters do.
This looks sick.
Got a good setup.
Nays also said it looks good.
Well, this would be sick.
Yeah. So what I heard yesterday online is that Sony is working on some sort of PC compatibility for PlayStation VR.
Oh, okay. That could be interesting. I just had such a hard time getting everything set up on it, and then most stuff was made for like, I needed a higher end PC to run a lot of the things.
Yeah.
Games I wanted to, and then any of the, like Skyrim VR or Fallout 4 VR, any of that shit I wanted to play, it was like, well, you have to download all these mods if you want it to even be playable, like to pick things up or do anything. I was like, well, fuck that. Ooh, an Alien game.
That looks fine.
Mm-hmm. It didn't really show much.
How about no? All right.
I don't wish this.
Hi everyone, I'm
Sorry.
Sean Benson. I'm back
kidding.
on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation.
The Sean Benson jump scare.
Highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
I don't like those octagonal glasses. You're not a goddamn machinist.
You don't know that.
Fair. Oh. It's like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4.
All realities converge here.
Ooh.
Destiny awaits.
This is a fighter. That'd be cool. Oh, never mind. I want something like I want like a new Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I mean?
I mean, they put one out like a few years ago that has crazy mod support. It's you can pretty much they have like everyone in it now.
Oh fuck, is that on PC?
Yeah.
God, I'm just stupid, I guess.
No, it didn't review very well at launch.
Oh, okay.
You may have just like looked right past it.
More than likely.
Healing power.
So
okay, so this is another hero shooter. This is probably that Marvel game whoever mentioned earlier.
Gonna get sticky.
Yeah, Marvel.
what are these games, and goddamn it, who's the target audience? I don't know.
Children. These are a lot of these games. They're just quick cash grabs. You know what I mean? They're probably all going to be filled with microtransactions and shit. And it's just to get like a little bit of money off the 12-year-olds real quick.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
All right, time to do it.
I like that it just showed someone's legs with no, like.
If you're a real fan, you know whose legs those were.
I'm sure it was Ultron or some stupid shit.
I love comics. I'm actually reading a comic right now. I'm reading the American Journal of Anthropomorphics. Let's see if there's a good one in here. This is good. How about this? It's the X-Files as a furry comic.
Nice. I like comics too, don't get me wrong. I'm actually probably going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine.
This one's for Jordan.
Oh. Sorry, my lips are so dry. I'm very dehydrated today. I'm a little sick.
Where we meet.
Diet Sekiro. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious, but also not, if that makes sense.
Yeah, with those games, it's like a lot of the time they just, unless there is some cool
super excited to welcome
mechanic like
all my
Sifu or
pals
something,
back
you know what I
to
mean?
The annual
Then I don't
Blackwood
really,
Winter Getaway.
I don't really get how they're trying to appeal to me. Oh, that woman looked terrifying.
Nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
They've got that weird, like, uncanny valley thing with their teeth going on, where they all look like monsters.
Oh my God, they're doing the emotional movie trailer version of Save Tonight.
By Eagle Eye Cherry.
I feel like someone's watching us.
Just going out.
Oh, they are.
Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Now it should kick.
This trend of like slowing down songs for movie trailers needs to stop. It's such a tired ass trend.
And also, like, why are you picking Save Tonight? By
Because they did every good song already.
I was down there. It was horrible.
Mr. Phony Pope, I've not seen Furiosa. I'm pumped to see that too, though, because Fury Road ripped.
Decisions that get everyone killed.
And I've heard good stuff about Chris Hemsworth in his role.
Until dawn.
She said it until dawn.
Is that Tim Robinson with a faux hawk?
Yes. It is getting a show, I believe, yeah.
Oh, God.
I never played this, did you? Until Dawn?
No. Can't say that I did. It looks like one of those fucking
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Those games we tried to play for a little while.
I think it's some of the same people.
Oh, okay. That's what it looked like.
Whatever those games are called. The Dark Pictures Anthology games.
Yes, thank you. The shitty movie ones.
Yeah. Whoops. Not shitty enough, if you ask me.
Oldham was once a peaceful land.
Oh, was it?
Descends further into madness.
It's like Path of Exile 6 or something.
Famine, plague.
I'm sure this is going to be some top-down RTS by the looks of it.
The very
I'd like to play Until Dawn. It always looked very intriguing to me.
once our protectors.
Until Dawn was their first one, so it is the same studio. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now they come for me.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen anything like this in a minute that's been good other than like Hades.
What? I'm going full good posture mode now.
There you go. Full comfort. This looks like some
No, I'm terribly uncomfortable.
This looks like a
Some Diablo ass looking shit.
Yeah.
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
I would probably really dig this.
I'll remove your head myself.
I can't.
But I need not.
I've never been able to get. Ooh, couch co-op.
Ooh.
Okay, now they're definitely going for combat. They might have got me with that. Sometimes these games can be really cool.
Yeah, sometimes they can. The last one I really liked was The Ascent.
Yes. I remember watching. I think we might have streamed that together. Or maybe I just watched you play it.
You and Andrew did the opening missions for a video.
Yes. That's what it was.
This looks pretty sick.
That looks pretty cool, yeah. I like the art style. I like the couch co-op. I hope couch co-op keeps getting more and more momentum.
You thought you were the only person who played The Ascent? I played almost all of it, and then I was kind of like, I don't have the motivation to finish it because it felt a little, like, too bland. Oh, wow.
Excuse me. Is this Silent Hill?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was
Goddamn.
just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
Oh, it's just it's a remaster,
You
a
should
remake.
stay away. This town,
I don't know why
there's
that didn't click
something
for me.
wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Do you think they're gonna have the fridge still?
Wasn't that Silent Hill 1?
I'm going either way.
Was it the first one?
Yeah. It was.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Hit him with your pipe. Don't waste your bullets, idiot. Ah. They're definitely taking some notes from Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
She sounds like a teenager.
Yes.
Like a husky-voiced teenager.
Please.
Claire sounds like her mouth is full. I don't know if that does not look very good to me.
I want to know.
I need to know.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering
I
just a
need
glimpse of
to
what's in store for their
know.
celebrated franchise. Today, I am
Tell
so
me,
excited
baby
to share the first full visual
girl.
trailer
They're
for
rounding up
Monster
top.
Hunter Wilds.
Bad glasses, lady.
Hey, I'm gonna tell her you said that.
That's fine. Oh, this looks awful.
As soon as we find a good spot,
Final
we
Fantasy.
can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started. This is gonna be
Looks like some Final Fantasy bullshit.
I hope we find them soon.
I hope it's a sex game. No, it's not. Never mind. I take that back.
No, there's too many kids.
Are they seeing that?
Incredible.
No.
I've never heard of a Karachnoth herd this big before.
Oh, is this
Spikes on its back.
This Monster Hunter?
No. Who knows what this is?
Ladies are cute, it must be anti-woke.
Now to lead it away from
Oh, she said it was Monster Hunter?
Oh, she did? Okay, sorry.
All right,
Mrs.
well...
She's roasting her glasses.
I'm not interested. Anything with monsters is too scary for me.
Too scary, too big.
No monsters, thank you. I don't need any Frankensteins or vampires. No swamp things. No creatures from the Black Lagoon. Or the Lamp Lagoon.
Creatures, minotaurs.
No, no thank you.
No hydras.
No invisible mans.
Please no ghosts either. I don't like spooky ghosts.
No Bride of Frankenstein.
No, goodness no.
No the Raven from that poem. The Raven.
No Eldritch Horrors. No Lovecraftian beasts.
No. Nothing from a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode, please.
No, please no. Not even the aliens.
Just the Spiral. That's all I need.
I've never played any of the Monster Hunter games yet.
I haven't either.
They seem cool, but also they seem fucking massive.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd care to be immersed in a world this large.
As a lead hunter
That's where I'm
for
at.
this expedition.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I have the time for it.
Duh! I saw Nevermore in the chat. It reminded me of that scary Raven.
Oh no. That's pretty cool. It seems really cool. It just seems like it's like
Oh, does it?
So overwhelming for me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks like
really
it
bad.
sucks. No, that looks cool. I just, yeah, games that you have to like get that deep into. I kind of need something a little more linear in terms of, I don't know.
What you're trying to do, what your motive, yeah, like the story.
Yeah.
You need some sort of guiding hand, at least a little bit.
Oh, a new Astro game.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought this looked familiar. It's like, why do I know this little fucker?
I think the reason DC Swamp Thing gets lumped in is because when he was on TV, there was the TV show and like the movie, like they were marketed like they were horror, even though like that's not really accurate.
No, that's not what it is. But it also has a very similar aesthetic.
It does. I'm a huge Swamp Thing fan. This looks fun.
This is very fun, yes.
So yeah, instead of like slowing songs down and making a girl go like, you should be doing big, happy robot music like this.
Yes. Or I want more jazz standards.
Yeah.
Like that one game that looked like it sucked, but at least it had good music.
I think I'm gonna turn on a little lamp.
Yeah, it's getting dark in your room suddenly. No, this seems cool.
I've heard nothing but good things about all these games in the Astro series.
Yeah, they seem like it just seems like a solid platform. It's like this is PlayStation's Mario now. That's fucking Kratos. I like that it manages to like do the gimmicky thing a little bit, but it still seems very fun and original. Also. it's like the same date as the Descendants Circle Jerk show in Buffalo.
Is the what show?
Be sure
Descendants
to
and
visit
Circle Jerks.
PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming
Wow.
to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
You can't be serious. All of that and more? Well, gotta be honest.
That was it?
People told me that there was a chance of a Remedy announcement because they've done an announcement at a previous State of Play event.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the case.
No. It would appear it was not. And now the Silent Hill thing's going on now, right?
Yes, which, oh, you can see what I've been watching lately. Actually, this is not what I've been watching lately. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, honestly. Oh, yeah, this is not recently viewed. This is, what is just suggested?
Suggested, yeah. Okay, here we go. Just found the Silent Hill official. 12 minutes away. I'm going to go take a quick pee. Keep the people entertained.
Hi. The joke is I'm too scared to keep you entertained. Let's see. Time to commit spook. No remedy, no life. Take the poison pill. Yeah, I am, oh, there's a cat. I really thought there was hope, but knowing that they did not show anything, Remedy, I kind of get the impression that there might be a shadow drop of Night Springs on June 7th at Summer Game Fest. That might be a little too hopeful. The only reason I'm a little uncertain about if that could actually be the case is because Remedy mentioned they've been doing these weekly live streams on their channel with like the developers. I've been chatting with everybody, and they said they're going to be on a summer vacation after that last stream that just occurred yesterday. So they have I believe they have 2 weeks off, and it seems like unless some employees just don't get vacation, which could be the case, honestly. Would they drop a game when people are on vacation? I know they're not dropping a full game, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, would they do that? I don't know. Jordan, you want me to recap what I just said?
Sure, yeah. Fill me in.
So, Summer Game Fest is June 7th.
Okay.
I'm sure they're going to show something. I thought they were going to show... I thought they were going to show something from Night Springs on this today, and they didn't. The Night Springs DLC.
Right.
But if they show it on June 7th, I feel like they might release the DLC that day too.
There's a good chance, I feel like, because I feel like that was kind of the timeline of it. Was supposed to be summer 2024 was when the first one was supposed to drop.
I think it was originally even said late spring.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that'd be cool as hell. And that one I am coming over for.
It's been it's been confirmed that oh man, I just lost my train of thought entirely.
You're good. What's been confirmed? Night Springs.
Something about Night Springs.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, either way, my only misgiving about saying that they'll actually shadow drop it on June 7th is because there's like Remedy is supposed to have like employee vacation now for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That's what Mixer Sushi just said. Don't the Finns take their vacations very seriously?
Yeah, so I question if they would go on vacation, like be on vacation while they drop a new thing, because like I don't know, what if it needs a patch or something, or
they seem to be. I mean, at least with the Alan Wake 2 drop, they were very good about getting like day one patches out, and even like, I mean, you were playing the beta, and it seemed like you were communicating like directly You know what I mean?
I was playing the pre-release press build was
pre-release.
yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
But they
I'm
were
upset too because
they were in touch constantly.
Yeah, they released that optimization patch or whatever that was supposed to make it so that people with builds that weren't quite as modern, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Play the game, and it's the exact same for me. I tried to run it and everything.
What that sucks.
Mm-hmm. It still gave me a similar warning because I guess you need like 16 gigabytes of like dedicated VRAM.
How much VRAM do you have?
I don't know. I think I have that much, but I guess like some of it's in use, you know what I mean? So I would need to have like more than that. I don't know.
Can we just buy some more RAM for your is VRAM RAM?
No, VRAM is like the dedicated RAM on your graphics card.
Oh, so you would just need like an upgraded graphics card?
Yes, but even then I would have to I think I need to start saving up to upgrade my PC in general. Because I'm not sure if my motherboard would support. I'd probably need a new CPU too. You know what I mean? So I'm just like.
Honestly, I don't know what you mean. That's I got a pre-built because I was like, I had a friend help me build my last PC, and I was like, I don't fucking get this at all.
Andrew said he was going to help me build this one, but then the pandemic hit, and we were on lockdown, so I had to build it more or less on my own. I had him like on Discord yelling at him, but otherwise, I ended up building this thing mostly on my own. And it works great. You know what I mean? It's been running for years.
Do you think Andrew should have us on his podcast for a reunion, a Hidden Machine reunion episode?
I think that would be great. I don't think he'd hate any of that at all. Have you been watching it?
Yeah, Breaking the Blank. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, former Hidden Machine co-star Andrew Taylor has a new show called Breaking the Blank. It's a chat show with the bros. You can see it on the Andrew. I guess just search for Breaking the Blank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the channel is called. He renamed his channel, so I don't know what the URL for it is anymore.
Android Blank now.
The channel is too?
I think
like the URL, the username?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I always think of is Andrew Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln.
Andrew Abe Lincoln. There's also a guy named Andrew Blank who has 33 subscribers.
Okay, well, I will have him incinerated.
We'll have him on the show next week to burn him alive.
I need all channels to basically be set aflame and destroyed to make room for Hidden Machine to have more subs. We'll take all their subs.
I'll be at Critical's home within the next week. No.
Well, they said that they said that the Silent Hill transmission was going to be immediately after.
Yeah, they did. They said it was a half an hour after the State of Play started.
Oh, I thought they said immediately after this.
Oh, I'm not sure. We're still 5 minutes away.
Anyway, did anything that we just saw stick out? And here's gonna be a fun thing. Jordan, name 2 games that you saw, and not like describe them. Like name 2 of them by title.
We saw Silent Hill 2 for sure, and we also saw God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
The Diablo game looked cool.
And what that was called?
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm just curious how much this stuff makes an impact on people, or if it goes right through us.
I think it's for me personally. It's like I see so many in quick succession.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember them, but like the names become a blur. I missed the names of like 2 of them. You know what I mean? Because I was talking or not paying entirely attention.
Yeah.
But God, what was that one called?
Path of Exile.
Second Path of Exile 2. Yes.
Wait, Path of Exile 2?
Yep, it was 2. Yes.
Didn't Obsidian or Black Isle? Who made Path of Exile? Oh no,
I don't know.
Grinding Gear Games. What am I thinking of? What did?
You're thinking of there was that. What was that weird Bethesda game that they came out with? We covered it on here, Andrew and I did. I can't fucking remember the name of that game.
I might be thinking of Pillars of Eternity, Path of Exile, Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah, that could be it. Literally the same first letter.
So, Path.
Okay, Mulberry Park.
Yeah. Path of Exile came out in 2013. It's a free-to-play action RPG. Okay, I didn't know anything about it. So it's an online game, I'm guessing. Yeah.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah, it said it was also it had couch co-op. It said as well, but it showed mostly just single player.
I'd be more interested if it just had a campaign, but I'm also open to whatever.
Right.
And who cares? It's not going to come to PC, so.
Yeah. So we'll probably never play it.
No, maybe it will. I don't know anything about it.
I was excited about the Ragnarok announcement coming to PC though.
I thought that had been announced a long time ago. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't follow this stuff as well as you do.
Do you think they'll show something about Silent Hill F? I'm curious about that too. That was one of the Silent Hill games that we saw in one of the presentations last year, I think last summer.
Mm-hmm.
There was a brief, like a teaser trailer thing for Silent Hill F, which looked like it had more of like, I don't know. It just had like a more Eastern influence to it. It didn't look like everything else has looked so far in the Silent Hill series. Very curious.
Oliver Heartburn is with you on that.
Path of Exile 2 is coming to PC.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's exciting.
Well, I've just ordered 10 copies. I'm ordering copies for everyone in the chat right now. So I'll just need you to send over your social security number if you're in the US, and I'll be in touch soon with your key.
With your copy.
You know what? Drinks on the house.
Just send me all your bank info and I'll put the money in your account.
Silent Hill F is set in 1960s Japan.
Ooh.
That's what I'd be saying if I got sent to Japan in the 60s. I'd be like, fuck.
Ooh. Fuck. Fuck.
I want my life back. I don't even know how to speak Japanese.
Where the fuck am I?
That's what would be going on if I was set in the 1960s Japan.
I go, God damn it, I don't even know how to make money.
Path of Exile is PC for sure. It's the most hardcore ARPG of all ARPGs.
Well,
I feel like a little bit of a goofball for not knowing more about it. I've definitely heard the name, but I think I got it mixed up with Pillars of Eternity.
I'd never heard of it, so yeah. I don't really play those types of games though. That's not my bag.
You sure?
Yes. I mean, I'm sure I enjoy some of them, but in general, it's
You sure about that? Pretty sure I saw you playing Path of Exile on stream last night.
Fuck, you caught me. I tried to label it Fallout 4 so you wouldn't watch.
Oh god, I'm so sick of Fallout 4. I kind of am sick of Fallout 4. Like, I love exploring and just like looting and finding stuff, and that's why I've been building my little shrine in my settlement. But like, the quests don't really have a lot of replay value to me.
No, I don't really want to play the... I'm kind of putting off the main quest. I don't really care. Okay, cool, countdown time. Let's see if they count down to another countdown. I don't really care about the main quest that much. And it's like, I don't really care to find out what the different... I don't care to like play through the different endings. You know what I mean? Why are these so loud?
I don't know. I'm going in to adjust that right now. That is mad loud, loud.
You're at a very reasonable volume for me. And then that was like...
Yeah, I'm going to just bring that down for a minute. Wolf says, hey, what did y'all think of the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer for the PS3?
Yeah, I'll give you that. It didn't look great. Elevator music, kind of alarming.
Yeah, so
Darcel.
I do keep having this. I tweeted about this, or I X'd about it, I guess I'll say. I've been having this like feeling that the remake's actually gonna rip, but nothing. But I don't know why. It's like an intrusive thought almost, because I don't trust Konami anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And they've brought back a bunch of other stuff. Even, you know, the new Contra game, pretty fucking whack, honestly. It was not good. It was bloated. It didn't, it just wasn't that great. I don't know. They've brought back other things. I'm also pretty skeptical about the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I
know. It seems like there's so much going on with it. I can't tell. I don't know. I keep hearing so much different shit about it that I'm like, are they botching this? You know what I mean? I don't want them to fuck it up because I would love to like play a remake of like Metal Gear Solid 2. You know what I mean?
I would love to just play the original game with modern controls at a high resolution and steady frame rate. That's
agreed.
That's all I really want. That's all I really want.
Suddenly no volume.
Cool, and we're getting spooky noises.
Mm-hmm. Countdown to a waiting screen.
You guys feeling scared by these spooky noises? No, yeah, I don't trust Konami, and I also don't really think Bloober Team is that good. I know they, like, a lot of people hate them for some reason. I don't know enough about them to have any strong feelings like that, but all their games look a little weak to me. And also, the trailer that I just saw for Silent Hill 2 Remake did not look that good.
It didn't blow me away by any means. No.
And it would maybe be fine if it was just some horror game. But if you're going to take like what I think is one of the more important games of the last 2 or 3 decades and remake it. But I don't know. I also think Alan Wake Alan Wake Remastered is not like a remake, but I also think that didn't come out that great. I really love the Resident Evil 4 remake. I think that was...
Yeah, that was the best one, hands down. It seemed like the Alan Wake one just kind of fell in, like, there was, like, a weird stretch of just, like, bad remasters and remakes coming out where people were really mailing it in and outsourcing them to a third party. And then it's like Sushi just said, Resident Evil 4 remake was probably only good because they saw the bad reaction to Resident Evil 3 and then brought it back in-house for RE4.
Yeah, it's crazy that a studio was working on it and they were like, no, yeah, we're taking that away. I'm so glad they did.
Yeah, because it's maybe one of the best games I've played.
Music rips. I think I might have to rap.
Lay down a track.
Yeah, Night Dive is good. I also think, like, you know, the remasters are more what I'm interested in than the actual, like, the full-on remakes. Like, I don't think Silent Hill 2 needs a remake. I think that the enhanced edition for PC, the version we played, I think, is great. And if that could get, like, an actual budget, and become something official, like, there could be something really amazing done with that. But I just don't think this game needs a remake, and I don't know. I don't see how it could work. And every time I see more of it, I go, that's not really working for me. But also, I should reserve judgment until when it's actually out.
Sorry, Bennyman15, we missed your message. We're getting a few right now. State of Play is over, yes. So now we're just watching the Silent Hill transmission. State of Play only took like 30 minutes and it was underwhelming, to be honest.
Wow, okay. Jordan's a hater. I thought I turned this down. To me, the most important thing is they port the older games to consoles like Metal Gear Solid. After that, I couldn't care less about the remakes. I agree entirely.
Yeah. As
Just
long as those ports
give
are,
us the
optimized
originals.
and playable. Yeah.
And then if there's a remake, that's fine. But I don't think a remake should happen unless the original. Like I'm honestly kind of, I love Remedy very much, but it's kind of whack. They're doing a Max Payne 1 and 2 remake when people cannot get the original to run on their PC.
Yeah, you need to have a fucking play like a PS1 or 2 to fucking play those games.
And the PlayStation ports are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're missing rooms. They're missing textures. Like they're greatly you know, like reduced versions of those games. The Xbox port is better for Max Payne. I don't know if there's a Max Payne 1. There is. 1 and 2 on Xbox are better than the PlayStation ones, but nothing compares to the PC version. And it's just crazy that, like, even with all the fan efforts, like, half the people I talk to can't get it to run. Half the people I talk to love it and it works great on their rig, whatever. But it's like, goddamn, if you're gonna do the full-on remake.
Oh Jesus! They just now started another timer for 5 minutes.
Where are these timers? I'm not even seeing them.
They do.
Oh, they're
just popped up
okay.
on the bottom.
I'm like a moment behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I'm just repeating myself, but god damn, please just make the original available and working.
I still think the best example of it being done is it's the original Halo remake / remaster that they did. You know what I mean? I still think that's the best example because they effectively released a new port of the first game that you could play that's like available on PC and stuff like that. But then also the remaster is just built right into that game.
You guys got any new ports?
Like 100s?
Yeah.
Menthols?
Yeah.
No, they're banning menthol cigarettes.
What? Why?
Joe Biden doesn't like black people.
Are they really banning menthols?
There's like a menthol ban in the works. They've been trying to ban menthols for a couple years now.
That seems crazy. There are so many people who only smoke menthols.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it is a huge thing in the black community, especially.
Yeah.
Like I used to not sell cigarettes, but I used to like I used to work at a drugstore in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of, you know, Newports we went through is crazy. I mean, I just imagine like everybody getting pissed at the same time because of that from withdrawal. If you can't get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's if you like smoking menthols, you cannot just have a regular cigarette. Like you can, but like it's gonna be difficult for you. You know what I mean? It's not gonna hit the craving you need.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit the craving.
To satisfy the craving. You know what I'm fucking.
No, I know. It just sounds kind of horny. Satisfy the craving sounds even hornier, honestly.
I demand satisfaction. But no.
Boy, I cannot wait.
People gonna be
to
doubling
see something.
up Zins while they're smoking. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's another thing that's wild to me. The way that all these like tobacco alternatives, like nicotine alternatives, have come out, and they're just like, it's fine for you. It's better than tobacco. Nothing's wrong with this. And I'm like, there's no way you can say that about a brand new thing. That's putting a drug into your system. 2 minutes.
All the Silent Hill music is so fucking cool to me. I think it's some of the best game music I've ever heard.
They do it's a very good soundtrack. Do you think it's because they're such big Sonic Youth fans?
Yes. I've never been able to like that band.
I was literally about to say the same thing, but
I've tried. I
haven't given them a chance. But
when every time I've listened, I go, it's just not that interesting to me.
No, and it's not as though I don't like other music that came from that time. You know what I mean? In that kind of place.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. But it's one of those. It confuses me because they seem so popular. They have like such a cult following. You know what I mean? And people seem to bring them up all the time as like, oh, you want to talk about bands that really, you know what I mean, like change stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
I want to talk bands that really take the bacon. Is take the bacon the thing? Take the cake?
Yeah, I think it's take the cake.
I think it's going to be take the bacon from now on. You want to know a band that really burns my bacon?
Sonic Youth. You want to know a band really crisps up my bacon? Sonic Youth.
Who else thinks the Silent Hill music is just so nice? Just incredible.
What's up, Una? Una's like almost standing directly in front of the fucking webcam.
You say Una?
Yep.
Yes, okay.
I didn't name the cat.
Una Goose Pimple.
Sure, why not?
I think I've said this before, but that's the spooky girl neighbor from the Nancy comics.
Oh, okay. Do you know if Bridget was into Nancy comics?
I'm assuming not. Not. It's also kind of an obscure character.
Okay, so it's probably not that.
It'd be like naming your cat, Trying to think of a really obscure Simpsons character, but not super, super obscure. Okay. Hello.
サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は多くのタイトルの最新情報を一気にお届けしましたが、今回はサイレントヒル2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。ぜひ最後まで配信をご覧ください。先ほどプレイステーションの配信番組でもサイレントヒル2の新たなトレーラーが公開されましたが、それとはまた別のゲームプレイ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。
You're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry. The classic title that defined psychological horror.
Can you scroll back 3 seconds?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
That might be hard.
Yeah, there we go. I think I did it.
The fog-shrouded town of Silent Hill. Like you've never seen it before. Yeah, it'd be like naming your cat Jub Jub. You're like, what is that? You're like, oh, it's Patty and Selma's pet lizard.
Right, yeah. I didn't know that at all.
Special place.
I wish a girl would touch me like that.
You'd take me there again someday.
I wish a girl would touch me.
But you never did.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary.
Not Maria?
No, Maria's the alternate Mary.
Damn disease 3 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
Is she really alive?
Ooh, it seems like there's a little bit of frame rate issues in the trailer they're showing.
I think it's our stream.
Okay.
I think our stream is a little choppy on the.
What is this?
It's Dookie. I gotta say, it looks much better right now than it has in the trailers.
Hey, wait. Yeah, the gameplay looks better than the trailer. It still doesn't look fantastic, though.
It doesn't.
That's like the most important part. You know what I mean? Obviously. Some people are like, I read shit all the time from people who are like, if it's not playing at 60 FPS, you might as well not even fucking play the game. Or people be like, if the graphics aren't incredibly modern. Somebody told me the other day that they didn't like playing Fallout New Vegas because they don't like the graphics. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
There's plenty of graphics mods they could install for it.
Yeah, first of all, you can make it look however you want to.
He found a doodad.
Oh, thingamabum. Who's this fellow gadget enthusiast?
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was very bad.
That was really, I don't.
Oh, that looks bad.
I don't know if I would just look at a boarded up wall and then just immediately, with like almost no resistance, just take a board off of it that was perfectly sized, not be covered in splinters, and also it just has like 4 nails perfectly placed in it.
Yeah.
I would, maybe I'd see that on the ground and pick it up, but to just with no resistance pull that off, I feel like I'm being too critical, but that was really stupid looking to me.
No, the board would probably break as you tried to pull it out.
Darcel says only nails on one end. That's a great point.
Yeah, right. It was get extra grip if it had nails on both ends.
Where are you, Mary?
People who made New Vegas made Pillars of Eternity. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Obsidian and Black Isle. Barneely's.
Collected matchbook.
Gonna mark that down on my map.
Hey, James, it's me, your radio buddy. Please go go ahead and press Y if you want to look at your collectibles.
Push X to interact with objects.
Look up to talk to the little girl.
None of your business.
Little girl shouldn't be all over the place like this.
Anyway.
What? Hey, wait!
Come back here, you little bitch.
How do you know her
He looks
name?
dumb. He looked better in the original game. A lot of people in the actual chat saying it looks bad. He needs nutrients. Camera bad, combat bad, everything else good. Bethesda eyes.
His hair is very dyed blonde without toner color. That's good, yeah.
That's a very good point, Darcel.
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been.
He looks like an incel from 1998.
Okay, they got the draft. I was wondering if they're going to have that draft come through the window, like in the original.
Really
it's one of my favorite parts, basically just like when the wind is blowing through a window.
People in the chat are also saying the frame rate's really low.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have those filing cabinets from the first game. That's pretty cool to see.
Oh, they got the staff pick on the wall too.
Nice, nice.
Same checkered floor pattern. Good to see. Do something, Ethan.
I don't know why. I don't want to be overly critical because I haven't really played the game, but this lacks, to me, like there was an incredible tension while I was playing Silent Hill 2. But I'm not picking up any of that tension in this footage.
That could have been the forced camera angles too.
I think it was in large part.
Because they were very cinematic.
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, I maybe like once I had like a little difficulty with the camera. You know, like an enemy was in an inconvenient spot, but rarely.
Yeah, but also I think it'd be hard to sell a game like that right now.
I don't know. A lot of classic survival horror inspired games, indies are like doing pretty well. I don't know. I just don't think it could sell the numbers that Sony would need to, or Konami would need to, you know, justify this budget.
They would want a AAA title to sell.
James looks like he's got some coke float going on there.
Oh, shoot her in the head. Come on, there you go. Jesus, humanity. Those hits just don't look satisfying. You know what I mean? I don't know how to put it.
It looks awkward in a weird. I don't know how to put it. It just, and the camera, the way the camera's jerking around is very awkward to me.
Yeah, the way you keep kind of jerking back. I mean, obviously, I'd imagine this is a pretty early build.
I don't think it's an early build.
No.
No, I think that the game is coming out in I thought they said like this fall. That could have been like a rumor, like or a leak or a rumor, but I thought the game was coming like within the next like 8 months.
That's what it is, Futz. There's no feedback from the hits. And agreed, Sushi. Those are big frame rate drops.
October 8th release.
Okay.
So I mean, it's got to be. We're pretty fucking far in at this point.
Yeah, we're only a few months out from that.
I mean, it's basically 2026 right now.
Mm-hmm. Fallout 5's on the way.
His arms look weird. It looks like when you're looking down at your arms in a VR game. He keeps like doing these unnatural sort of like movements that just like it looks like this to me a lot of the time. Like I don't know. There's something unnatural about it. I don't know how to put it. It just looks very strange to me.
Yeah. It's awkward. It's not fluid, you know what I mean?
Have folks in the chat played the original Silent Hill 2? I'm curious.
Yeah, I wonder.
Like, I didn't play it until like 2 years ago. It was something I'd always wanted to get into and never did.
It was a game I remember my dad like watching friends of his play when it came out and being like, I just watched the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't mean to talk like I've been some lifelong fan and I'm like so disgusted by this. Like, that's not it. I'm not like it's nothing sacred to me. It's just I know it's a very important game to a lot of people, and I think just in gaming history, it did a lot. You can see its effects. You can see its effects through so many different titles. It was so influential, and this just doesn't. Does his model not look really awkward when he's holding that shotgun? Like his arms are
just bent in a really weird way when he swung that down too. Like very unnaturally.
It's like fucking like Cruelty Squad kind of rigging on the animation. It looks so fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Anyway, yeah, I don't mean to be like, oh my god, I'm a huge Silent Hill fan. This is blasphemy. It's just like this just doesn't look good, and I feel like if you're gonna do such an important game, you should.
You gotta do it justice.
I wish they gave it to like a more established studio.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital.
The movements look like a game you'd play in like 2010.
Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Fine, don't believe me.
Someone in the chat just said 2010 mechanics.
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around.
Yeah, if anybody wants to get into the original, if you can get it on PC, there's you're gonna have to get it through some unofficial means, but there's the enhanced edition mod.
There's something I gotta get.
So nice.
It's important.
Even I was able to figure it out too, so it's not that hard to get running either.
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
I'm also not loving the cinematography in the cutscenes.
No.
It's not. I just don't feel like this is like creating a distinct vibe. I don't even need it to be just like the original or anything. It's just.
No, but they're missing a couple of like important atmospheric. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things.
But the first game has such a
Behind an old pipe.
tactile
wait
thing to it. It's such a intense vibe.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
God, this is why I hate kids. Every time I'm around kids, they wind up trapping me in something, or tying my shoelaces together, or like throwing eggs at me, or making me sit on something.
Flying fart face.
Then they call me Fudge Packer or something.
Call me Fart Face. Darcel says the tension, immersion, and suspense of disbelief is key in my opinion, and this is not giving it. I agree. Yeah, it's the tension is not palpable in any way for me.
Not at all.
And like, it's too, the fidelity's too high for it to be immersive because it's not photorealistic, but it's also not heavily stylized in a way that invites, you know, mystery and fear for me.
The original, I felt that like immediately.
Yeah, like in the first like few seconds, I was like, holy shit, this game has a strong vibe.
こちらはプレイステーション5と Steam でリリースされます。また、プレイステーションストアと Steam にて本日から予約の受付を開始しています。これからご紹介する
I like his shirt.
特典などもご確認いただき、アクセスしてみてください。では、ここからは商品ラインナップのご紹介です。本作のスタンダードエディションを事前予約していただくことで、特典としてミラのマスクがつきます。そしてプレイステーション
This is a brilliant idea. I love this, honestly.
I like the little pre-order bonuses like that.
I wish Alan Wake 2 had more cosmetics.
サイレントヒル2の世界観をより楽しんでいただくためのデジタルアートブック、サウンドトラック、そしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが含まれます。アートブックはコンセプトアーティストの伊藤正弘さんがデザインしたクリーチャーのほか、登場するキャラクターやさまざまなロケーションのコンセプトアートが130枚以上収録されています。またサウンドトラックは今回も原作と同じように山岡明さんが手掛けており、
I gotta say, being like, we got the original artist, we got the original composer. It's like, yeah, because the first one was good. Yeah, like the original's good. You don't need like that's why you're bringing those people back because they did it good already. And it's like, there's new people who can do new cool things, and I wish they were just making. It'd just be sick if they just gave a great studio the Silent Hill license just to make a new good game.
Yeah, well, I mean maybe that's what Silent Hill F is going to be. You know what I mean?
Maybe that would be wonderful. Art book looks more valuable than the game. I agree.
サイレントヒル2をより早く体験でき、世界観を丸ごと楽しんでいただけるデラックスエディションの事前予約がおすすめです。皆様ぜひご予約の上発売をお待ちください。
We're hoping. So we hope everyone will take advantage. Yeah, I'm not going to pre-order. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think very many people based on that trailer are going to pre-order.
ですが、ブルーバーチームのスタッフからメッセージ映像を受け取っています。
Like I don't think that swayed anybody. I think if you were going to pre-order it, you're going to pre-order it. If you were on the fence, that did not send you.
No, it is not sending me.
I'm very excited for people to play this game. There's no one aspect that I
sending
can
me
say
to
that
the
I want
complaint department
because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
Her English isn't that bad. She didn't need those subtitles.
No, not at all. I understand.
I'm kidding. I'm sure the subtitles are there for everyone.
That we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original, but at the same time to still retain the familiarity of the game that they remembered.
You fucking hippie.
Our goal from the very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay.
They did not maintain the atmosphere in what I saw. I mean, the atmosphere in the original is so striking so immediately.
In the remake, the story remains largely the same. However, with the magic of modern technology, we were able to expand on some of its aspects.
The hardest was designing combat.
Yeah, you did a bad job.
We want to be as faithful as possible to the original game, but also we want players to feel satisfaction while playing.
Are you saying that I can't feel satisfaction while playing the original game?
Standards.
Is the magic of modern technology in the room with us? Asks Darcel.
Control over what players sees, where they go, and so on. The change for the third-person perspective was a challenge. That being said, it's a chance for us to expand this world.
Where is this studio based? Are they French?
Previously inaccessible, and just
Bloober Team?
Richer.
So the main thing that requires rethinking was the fog, because it was cult classic in the original game, and the veil that covers the world and makes the player to feel even more isolated.
New technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions. We can tell so much through just subtle changes on
faces.
Right.
Polish studio. I'm thinking of Arcane. I think Arcane is in France.
The presented gameplay footage shows a fragment of the city from the beginning of the game and sections in Brookhaven Hospital. The fight against monsters is prepared in a more tactical form, and it's mainly based on the varied designs of the enemies. James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting
so combat is based on the designs of the enemies.
Will be the key to success.
Interesting.
However, your playing style
unconventional, but
determines what ending you will discover.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like it's going to be satisfying.
本当にサイレントヒル2を大好きな人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。細部までこだわって作っていますのでご期待ください。
You're seeing never pre-orders in the chat.
All right, did you see at all anyone here how like Konami was showing or not showing parts of this remake, and Bloober Team was like, "That's not on us. They're choosing the control of information," and like they were like almost like seeming like in protest, being like, "Hey, that's out of our control. Sorry."
Yeah.
Maria. When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters in this game, the thing that
she looks great to me. Like for that character, she has.
Oh, for sure. He's not,
you know,
an action hero by any means.
She's got creepy eyes.
He is
yeah.
just a guy
haunting
who
eyes.
Is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of.
Wait, so James has like a mocap suit he wears in this game?
Yeah, they all do. It seems like.
Is that a pre-order bonus too? The mocap suit?
His journey.
This one,
that might be why it looks so awkward too.
Honor something that's already been made, and so it's not me creating something; it's me channeling something.
The tone of this game is very important, and the team at Bloober were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere.
I hope so, man.
For the gamers.
I do believe that this will be trying its very best.
They're definitely telling us it's great. Like repeatedly. This whole thing is like, and it's really amazing.
And you have no idea how good it is and how much we've tried to make it so good.
I love this guy just standing in this place.
I love when
they make these guys speak, because they're clearly such fucking awkward guys, you know what I mean? Like they're not normally the face of the company.
続いては映画リターントゥサイレントヒルの最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
The guy looks very like tired and apologetic. Like his eyebrows have like a very like Millhouse. He looks like Millhouse. Millhouse Van Houten. I feel like he's just like saying sorry with his face.
An act of passion. I consider that the 4 first games are masterpiece.
Man, the Japanese box art for Silent Hill games is so good.
So
it's
much better.
Crazy.
Of all the Silent Hill. That's a story of James Sunderland. He has lost his beloved bride, and he decided to.
This whole more accessible thing reminds me of the RE5 and RE6. Not as extreme, but like
it became something like
seems watered down with a Dutch. Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And find also
totally
about himself. This film had an emotional level to the horror, and certainly because of that, the horror is even more disturbing, even more unsettling.
My cat's stomping on my balls.
I consider that the first film was like an epic journey for horror. This one is much more like a deep dive into the psychology.
Have you seen Silent Hill, the film? Oh yeah, we've talked about this quite a bit.
Yeah. We talked about it a lot during the I played.
On this one, I had the great surprise to realize that the people who were going to help me on the production design, but also on the makeup, but also on the costume, but also on every level of the film. I have in front of me very young.
I'm very curious about the film. I think it could be a lot of fun.
And
it could be good, yeah.
The level of enthusiasm that
The original one I don't think is great, but it's like
that strange world of Silent Hill was quite.
It's got a charm to it. I don't know how to put it.
We'll have to explain.
What'd you say?
When it came out, it's of the time. It came out in 2006. It has.
No. I didn't have to.
I don't know. The way they kind of like lit movies and shot them in like that era was kind of just bad in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like any like big budget movie just kind of looked bad.
It's like games with the piss filter kind of.
It's made by people.
Yes, for sure.
The film and the game.
They all have like a weird, almost sepia lighting to it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Sushi's saying it was definitely one of the better video game movies at the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because otherwise you had like Doom, and that sucked.
Really supportive. They are working on their property, and we
are different styles of gameplay within realism-based horror games deemed not accessible. I think the challenge of different types of gameplay can add to the tension, and they are.
All the creatures are played by them.
Dismissing that like it's just archaic.
If the first film has not, it's because the creatures
like.
Were actually
if a game has fixed camera and it works and it's not a detriment to the player, like it's gonna click with people.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And harmony.
I agree.
It can work.
Which I think
they're just too. I think it's just to them. I think it's too big of a risk for such a big game. You know what I mean?
Akira Yamaoka is not only
composer. But it's like people are making all these like third-person action games. It's like, well, we've had third-person action games since the PS1. It's not like,
Akira Yamaoka.
Yeah, like camera's gotten like, you can control camera more than you used to be able to. But really, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, if it's not like a fully controllable, fully whatever, like third-person action game, then it's like not what that means it's not accessible. It's like that's such an old style of game. It's not. It's you know it's
not new.
Yeah, it's like other stuff from those same eras, from the mid to late 90s, early 2000s. Like totally can work. I mean, people still like RTS games.
Oh my god, yeah, those are so hugely popular.
Deck builders, visual novels, these things still go off with a lot of people.
I mean, it really just seems like good games now and innovative stuff is happening just in the indie scene. Mostly.
Stop telling me how great it is and let me decide that.
I don't care about
no.
Unless it's the shirt, unless you're telling me where I can get that shirt. Droid Red Pyramid thing.
Well, I guess this is cute.
It's only a prototype, so.
Is he supposed to be tiny? It's as he's appearing in the game?
I can't tell.
That's what it said.
Oh, I want this.
I love it. A coin bank statue?
1/6 scale.
What is 32,000 yen in my dollars?
$320, I think.
Really?
32,000 yen.
That's cool.
That's $204.
I am not going to spend $200 on a cute dog statue. This is really cool though. The coins from the game. I would any kind of prop from a thing that's like not just, it doesn't just say Silent Hill.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. In theory, I don't own anything like that. I just think it's neat.
I remember I pre-ordered Dishonored before that came out. And they made like their own custom tarot deck. You know what I mean? With all like the different characters from the game as the different tarot characters and stuff. And I thought that was cool. I still have that.
5000点限定シリアルナンバーを封入してお届けします。
Okay.
ご紹介した
Some keychains, all right.
ご覧のグッズをご用意しています。
Lakeview Hotel one's pretty
詳
cool.
細はファナティックの公式ホームページをご確認ください。オフィシャルコナミショップからまずはジェームスジャケットです。サイレントヒル2。ジェームス・サンダーランドが原作で着ているアウターを再現したこちらのジャケットは。 武骨なスタイルとミステリアスな魅力を醸し出しています。 謎めいた主人公を体験した方にはぴったりな。
It's perfect for any hero with secrets of their own. So basically, if you've killed your wife, this is the jacket for you.
続いて
If you've maybe murdered your entire family.
I gotta say, the fact that this just like is like an infomercial,
little upsetting.
I'm more interested in the merch than the game. The fuck is this?
Free to play.
Oh, people said this kind of sucked.
Sucked.
これまでのサイレントヒルシリーズのテーマを通して現代に生きる人々へのメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。
Who wrote this? It revisits themes from the original Silent Hill, but connects with a contemporary audience. Like, I feel like this is like a investor's brochure.
Yeah, it's just like stupid corporate jargon. You know what I mean? It's almost like they made this to get more people to invest in Silent Hill. That's kind of cool too.
裏世界でプレイヤーを精神的に追い込む心にまとわりつく恐ろしさを宿したスタチューになっています。不気味さの中に存在する美を表現するために体のラインや足の造形に最新の注意が現れています。続いてはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージオリジナルサウンドトラックです。サイレントヒルシリーズを手掛けてきた山岡明氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。80曲以上の大ボリュームの中にはゲームに
The soundtrack is 80 songs?
収録されており、ファン必聴のアルバムになっています。
Including tracks not even shown in the game.
Spotify や Apple Music など
Why would a short, isn't the game like 2 hours long?
It seems like a short game. That's what I remember it being.
How do you have 80 songs? Even if some weren't in the game, like how many fucking songs are in the game?
それでは最後に本日ここまで皆さんにお届けしてきた中での一番のトピックスをもう一度。
Look at the camera a little bit.
サイレントヒル2は10月8日発売。そして本日から予約開始となっております。
The biggest news shouldn't be that we can pay you for a product that isn't out yet. That's not the biggest news.
ようやくサイレントヒル2の新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。ぜひ発売まで楽しみにしていただければと思います。また、このサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さん
I feel like I'm like
続報を楽しみにしていてください。
This is making me feel bad.
No,
I agree. I'm telling you, man. There's just it's we've been saying it for years. It's the corporatization of gaming.
It makes me feel just drained. Like, the marketing could be done in a way that didn't make me feel so dejected. I don't know how to put it. It's like, I don't know.
I just felt like a commercial for all the merch, really. You know what I mean? And for the pre-order. It just felt like them being like, hey, just spend money so we can justify this.
Is this over?
I think so. I can't tell. They're not ending it.
Oh, this concludes our stream. Okay. Wait, I thought they said stick around to the end for something.
Yeah, he said make sure you stick around till the end.
Was it just so we could see the merch commercial?
That's what it seems like, because now it seems like that's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it. Do you want to watch the disturbing horror tier list?
I wanted to watch top 10 insane predictions for the Silent Hill transmission.
Want to watch some Anthony Cumia clips?
I've already been doing that.
Want to watch some Count Cumia?
Count Cumia. For that, please join the Anthony Cumia Acne Scars Club.
I mean, let's break it down. That was not that exciting, and Silent Hill 2 remake does look kind of ass to me. I don't like talking shit about games. I don't really, but it's like, it's so unnecessary.
Yes, Or it's like you said, what they should focus on, they should focus their energy on just making the original games playable and putting them in a way where just making it so that you can play them right now. Like maybe optimizing it a little bit with just like frame rate stuff and aspect ratios, you know what I mean? But like otherwise, you should just leave it alone and let people experience the game.
Leave it alone, and then, you know, just make a new good game.
I also can't tell though if we're in like the
is that crazy?
No, it's not. I don't think it's crazy, but it also seems like people like remakes and stuff have been so big in most media, you know what I mean, recently, and it's just kind of like, are we the outliers? You know what I mean? Because it seems as though people are eating a lot of it up.
Are they? I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I can't tell either, because I can't tell if I've just got my horse blinders on and I'm living in my echo chamber where most of the people I know also dislike that stuff. You know what I mean? And the stuff I watch is people being like, this is lame, but I don't know. Maybe we're the minority on this. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's a good... Give me original ideas. Give me new shit.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the reason why I think remakes are kind of whack, it's like... Silent Hill 2 wasn't successful initially because it was a good remake. It was just people made a good thing. And new good things can be made if you give studios and the people that work at them like the time to make them. Like Silent Hill 1 is not that great compared to Silent Hill 2. Like it's a much more amateur game in many ways, but like the studio still like it. I mean obviously, and the game still did pretty good, but like the studio gave them room to make another game.
Chat was blowing up for a second. Sorry, I was trying to... I couldn't keep up with it.
Oh, it was loading all the old messages.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm trying to say, though? It's like, even just like the jump from like... And think about any franchise. Like,
yeah,
even if like the first one is a success, like Resident Evil was a success, I still think like they improved with a lot of the later titles in different ways.
No, without a doubt. I mean, Resident Evil 4 was, even before the remake, a lot of people thought that was such a great game because it was just improving upon. Like, the second game was good, but felt very similar to the first one in terms of mechanics and all that stuff. They didn't really do a shit ton with that. I've never played the original 3. I watched you play the remake.
3 is good, and they're all good in their own way, but like,
yeah,
the series was allowed to do its own thing, and it's like they made a bunch of good games. I don't know. No, Resident Evil's a weird example because like the remakes are also really good, but I mean I think they're just the exception to the rule.
Yeah, well, what feels weird, especially just like in the same vein, is you're even seeing like a big company like Valve right now with Deadlocked, which is like Valve. I mean, and I know we had this discussion the other day where I said like Valve is known for like innovating and stuff, and you're like, well, not for like 20 years. I'm like, fair. That's a good point. They haven't been known for that for a long time. But also, it's kind of gross watching them just like pump out a Fortnite clone.
It is, because like I mean, when we were talking about I think it was during like our Half-Life discussion, we were just talking about how like, wow, it'll be so exciting to see like the next thing from Valve, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
And like what I wonder if they'll be able to put out this like game, that this innovative thing. And no, I mean no.
And I get like maybe that being too much hype. No, I don't think Deadlocked is going to be that at all. But it's just like,
it could be fun.
Yeah, and I get even with the hype being like, listen, we're not going to be able to do another Half-Life. We're not going to create another game that's going to break your concept of what games are. You know what I mean? Like, I understand if you maybe can't do that, but at least try to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
studios are doing
your best that you can.
Like, I don't know. One video
that would be apparent.
I worked on a while ago is I did a video about the all the From Software games that are not, they're mech games, they're not Souls games. And like that studio put out so many fucking games and tried so many ideas. And like when I actually went through and like played a bunch of their older games, I could see like their like sparks of creativity back then, but like they needed time to like develop something that was like as, you know, as powerful as some of their more well-known titles are. You know what I mean? And they did like 30 games prior to like Dark whatever Souls. I'm thinking of Dead Cells, but, or Bloodborne or any of those games. Like they did, you know, tons and tons of ideas, and it's just like I feel like a lot of studios are getting like 1 or 2 games out and then shutting down or being like transferred to other departments and stuff, and not getting to make new IPs.
Yeah,
and I mean, there's a lot of great stuff going on in the indie scene, and I don't think, like, you know, it's not like games are in trouble or games are over. It's just like so stupid to see the studios that have like the resources to do like these big ideas just kind of be so conservative with their choices.
And then even when you do get something that is like a quote unquote big idea like Starfield or something like that, they don't give it the development time that it needs, you know what I mean, to like be an actual playable game.
No, and the fact that Starfield, like, they're like changing some of the core elements of it. Like, I think they're increasing stuff like carry capacity.
Yep. And like the custom how much you can customize your ships and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're changing the parameters of the game to where it's like gonna feel like a different game.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. It's like, you know, if that's what you're doing this long after or this close to launch, like maybe the game should have gone through more testing.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't have come out when it did. And it's all I think it all just goes back to like what you said with like the conservative decisions. It is just like trying to keep shareholders happy. You know,
I might make myself unpopular here, but the Dead Space remake wasn't all that great. I'd much rather have a new game than just an old one with a new paint job. I agree. I agree
too.
I agree.
I didn't
fully.
play any of that remake. I watched a few people play it though, and it really it didn't feel necessary at all.
No.
Dead Space is still a game that you can play right now.
So well.
And it still feels great. It looks good. It's scary as shit.
I'd be happy with like a light remaster if they needed to like touch some things up, if there was any issues with it, like compatibility wise or anything. But like,
yeah. But again, that should be like your only. That should be the main motivation
great.
Is just getting people to play the game. Yeah, you can still play any fucking Dead Space game right now, the original version, and it's great. Plays fine.
It really holds up. It really doesn't feel dated.
No, so I don't think that you're. That's an unpopular opinion, Berserker. Not here, at least. Yeah, I don't. The Last of Us getting a remake is insane too. Like Naughty Dog, you used to make. I mean, you've made incredible games, and then just to be like, all right, let's just immediately release a remake on one of our most popular IPs in recent years, right after we release the second one, so we can get more money.
2 remasters. Anyway.
Yeah, Dead Space 1, yeah, the aim's a little clunky, but it's still very playable. You know what I mean?
That's the kind of thing that you could just, like, if you played the game and it felt a little weird, that's the kind of thing that could be tweaked so easily while still maintaining the original game.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remake.
Jesus
Christ. Or a remaster or whatever. It's some goofy ass shit. Honestly, I'm so sick of it. Thankfully, like this month alone, so many crazy good indie games have dropped that I am not able to keep up on. We got 9 Souls, which is like a hand-drawn like platformer Metroidvania type thing that looks so good. I played the demo. I don't usually like these kinds of games, but this one really got me. Great, just felt really great. Combat felt great. Cryptmaster came out, the typing game, which is so fucking cool. Sulaco's coming out, which is like one of the most like insane like indie FPS games I've seen in a long time. It's been in development for a very, very long time. The Rogue Prince of Persia dropped, which is like it's new game from the studio that had been working on Dead Cells for the last few years. And it's pretty fucking good. It's a little short right now on content, but I don't know. There's like there's more that I'm not able to remember. Oh, Crow County. It's like an old school survival horror game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many.
It seems like indie games are just those are the ones making. I mean, I've played a handful recently, Like even playing like Inscription recently was really good.
Inscription was
that
crazy.
game was incredible, and I'm not a big card game guy at all.
No,
that was great, super fun, very unique.
That's the thing too. It's like I wasn't super into that genre either, and it's like that's a genre that goes back easily, I'd say 35 years.
Yeah, right.
Like there's Game Boy Color games in that same genre, and Inscription didn't like feel dated to me. It just
not at all.
It just is what it is. I wish Condemned Criminal Origins would get a port and a new game. Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, those Condemned games were cool.
I don't know. Well, all right, let's wrap it up. Yeah. That was no Remedy news, but we'll be back for Summer Game Fest, and there will be some Remedy news there. And then I don't know, like Silent Hill stuff. I want it to be good, but I just don't. It does not look good to me.
It doesn't. Frankly, the Silent Hill 2 remake just looks like it's going to be a big bummer.
Have we talked about the new Alone in the Dark? No, I'd love to play it, but I haven't. I don't know much about it yet. I know it got very mixed reviews from people. People I know said it was like super mid and not that great, and other people said it was really awesome. So I gotta try it for myself.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of dig through the nostalgia and stuff with people's opinions on that stuff.
Yeah, it looks cool to me though. Like I see how it is. Might have some shortcomings in its presentation or whatever, but yeah, it looks very intriguing to me. Yeah. I'll play it in about 10 years. All right, goodbye everybody. Thank you for hanging out.
Goodbye.